Welcome to Rider Men's Basketball, exclusively on your 2023 and 2024 Intercollegiate Broadcasting Systems Media Award nominee for Best College Streaming Radio Station. It's 107.7 The Bronc Retro, WRRC2. And welcome to the finale of a season-opening 7-game road trip that has taken the Broncs to 4 different states, 3 different time zones, and has put just under 8,000 miles on their hooves. It finally reaches the finish line tonight out on the main line, where the 4-2 Rider Broncs get set for a Thanksgiving Eve showdown with the 3-4 Villanova Wildcats here at Finneran Pavilion. And a pleasant good evening to all of you. Alongside my broadcast partners Matt Brown and Katie DiGiuseppe, I'm Jordan Hirsh. Guys, well, it's been a while since we've seen this team in action, and since then they've continued their hot start to the season, most recently collecting a 57-53 win at Bucknell on Saturday to clinch an above 500 record on this road trip. And Matt, one guy that has been leading the charge is the redshirt senior, Jay Alvarez. Cruz at the free throw line, hands off Burton, a right wing three, bingo! Flash Burton has 19 and he's lighting it up in Poughkeepsie.
The Rider bench just exploded in the McCann Arena, and if you only hear a pocket of people going crazy, it's because it's the Rider Bronc bench. What a tray!
60-51 with 1:06 to go. The Bronx bench is up, chanting defense. Burton into the front court with Rider holding 6. 2:20 to go. Trapped at the timeline, splits the double, finds a cutting Alvarez, who punches it down on J.D. Cordelia, and a foul. Tap your hand to your head. Jay Alvarez with a poster. Rips through, 4 seconds to shoot. Weeks off a curl, a straightaway 3. You bet!
Oh yeah, TJ Weeks. That is now Rider's 9th 3 of the game, and that was a great screen right there by Tariq Ingram to give TJ his 3.
It's the most 3s the Broncs have hit in a conference game this year. They're 1 away from tying a season high. Broncs now looking to go the other way. Burton head up, no look feed to Byard, wide open at the right block for a layup. Throw the goggles up to your eyes, Flash. What a pass.
Man, Tank was wide open down there. There was absolutely no Gales on him. What a pass right there by the young freshman, even with 4 fouls.
Broncs on top by 3, 62-59 with 4:47 left. Burton with 6. Broncs looking for the win, left wing. Here's Ingram underneath. He lays it up and in. He rolls it in with a half-second left. Timeout called by Siena. Tariq Ingram, in perhaps his final tournament as a Bronc, puts Rider in front with a half a second left. Fresh 20. Edmey turned it over to Zion Cruz. Runway to the rim. He lays it home, and the Broncs go back on top.
What an answer by Zion Cruz, and what a game he is having. Really nice transition right there. Great to see the Broncs go back up.
Just the 4th turnover of the game from Merrimack. That one was cookies. Gave it right to Zion. Into the middle of the zone. Cruz turns around. Alvarez, right wing, thought about a 3. Drives by, puts it up and in. He glided to the hoop, oh so gracefully. Broncs on top, 77-75. Crossover, bounces down the Wilmot. He's open and denied from behind by Tank Byard, who came out of nowhere with the block. Broncs, they've taken the court. They're in their road cranberry uniforms. Cranberry tops, cranberry shorts, white numbering and lettering with the gray and black trim. As for St. Peter's, they're in their alternate black uniforms again today. Black tops, black shorts, white numbering and lettering with the blue and gray trim. Broncs will be going left to right. St. Peter's will be going right to left. Rider looking to make it 7 consecutive regular season wins over St. Peter's and looking for a season series sweep after it was the Peacocks who bounced the Broncs in the MAC tournament in the quarterfinals last year. Ingram and Roberts, center circle. Ball is up. Tap back is won by St. Peter's. Cruz fights with So, but Muhammad So comes away with it. And here come the Peacocks right to left. Eric Morgan Jr. on the left wing. Morgan just 2 points his last time out. Over onto the far wing, it's Randolph, the preseason All-MAC 3rd-team selection. So, a right baseline pull-up is left short. Rebound cleared off the ground by Ingram. Here come the Broncs, left to right. Burton at the controls, dribbles left hand in between the circles as he directs traffic. Defended by Morgan, picks up his dribble, now looking for a friend, and hits Alvarez deep on the right side. Burton's got it right back. He wants a screen from Weeks. He gets it, takes it left wing, switched on by Morgan, 10 on the timer, blows by him, hop step in the lane. Ingram, right block, layup, too strong. He fights for the miss, but it falls into the hands of So. St. Peter's in transition. Tyrek Morris, who's been playing a lot more and a lot better recently, whips the pass. Randolph on the far wing. St. Peter's playing offense in front of the Rider bench. Morgan up top. Far wing, it's Randolph. He's defended by Burton. Into the far corner, it's So. And the pass was off of So's hands, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Broncs.
Even though that was a mismatch right there, having the shorter Jay Alvarez on So, he was able to put some good defense on him. Good start by him.
So 18:51 to go first half. Still no score. Second possession now for Rider. Flash Burton, he was scoreless in 22 minutes against Iona. Played fantastic defense, though, the entire way through. He was stuck on Adam Jai most of the night. Cruz, a right wing three. Bingo!
That was a really great shot right there by Zion Cruz. We saw him starting to get a little bit more confident in that game against Iona, but for him to make that shot, that was big.
He drilled 3 threes against the Gales. That was a season high for him, and great job to break down the zone defense there by Rider. Up top, Roberts. Right wing, it's Morris. Right in front of Kevin Baggett in his white hoodie. Morris knifes down the left side of the lane, floats it up, rattles out. Rebound fought for, taken by TJ Weeks. And here come the Broncs the other way. On top 3-0, 18:05 to play first half. Weeks on the near wing. Tried to get it down low to Ingram. He couldn't corral. It's because he was fouled. Stephon Roberts, the guilty party.
Yeah, I think Roberts was wrapped a little bit around Tariq, fighting down there in the paint. It's going to be a chippy one out here, Jordan.
And St. Peter's, you got to expect that whenever you play them, got to be on your mark from the free throw line. They foul 20 times per game, which is 12th in the country. Burton into Ingram. Up top, it's Alvarez. In those red and black Adidas low tops, shovels Weeks on the left wing. Weeks sizing up Marcus Randolph. 10 on the timer. Burton's got it at the P at the center court SP logo. Got to get busy. Burton to the left wing. Cuts to the hole. Lays it up and in.
Great job right there by that young freshman. Way to see him get that bucket, even though he was held scoreless on Friday night.
Broncs on top 5-0. 2.5 minutes gone first half. Glad you could join us for a Sunday matinee here from Jersey City. St. Peter's basketball front court left. Morris near wing. Whips a pass in the near corner. It's Ziegler. He drives the baseline. Up and under layup was blocked by the underside of the backboard. And for St. Peter's, they're 0 for 4 to start. Rider left to right. Burton dancing at the top of the key. Underhand Zion Cruz. Down low, left block, it's Ingram. Backing down Roberts. Spin move, gets underneath. His reverse layup's up and good, and it's a 7-0 start for the Broncs.
You got to start like this in those rivalry games and keep it chippy down there in the paint. Nice move right there by Ingram.
Rider has come out energized. They're 3 for 4 from the field, holding the 7-0 advantage. Morris on the near wing, curls the screen to the free throw line, lost it off his knee, out of bounds on the baseline. Another turnover back to the Broncs, and Katie could not have pictured a better start than this.
No, really could not have. This is exactly where Rider wants to be. And like I just said, in these rivalry games, in these chippy games, you have to start off like this so that way you can keep it during the rest of the game.
Bryce Eaton and Armani Ziegler both check into the game. Eaton and Ziegler combined for 27 points off the bench on Friday in St. Peter's win over Fairfield. Burton deep on the right side, dribbles left hand. Ingram at the nail in the center of the zone. Tries to back down Roberts. Spin move in the center of the paint. Turns right, turns left. Up off glasses. Scoop layup is good. It's 9-0 Broncs. St. Peter's right to left. Eaton whips the pass. Ziegler on the near wing. Back to Eaton in between the rings. Over to Randolph right in front of Kevin Baggett and the Rider bench. 16:15 to play first half. Ziegler straight away. Working it on Burton. His pass hit the backside of Cruz, then went out of bounds and was last touched by Eaton. He didn't realize that Zion Cruz had deflected it, and by the time he did, it was too late. It's another turnover, already the third for the Peacocks. So here are the Broncs already up 9-0, playing picture-perfect basketball in the opening 4 minutes. Alvarez near wing, one-handed pass Weeks straight away to Cruz on the left side. Zion Cruz directing traffic. Up top, Burton in between the circles, defended tightly by the redshirt freshman Bryce Eaton. Feeds Ingram to the left of the lane. A pull-up from 15, wide right. Rebound hauled in by So. Here's Eaton, head up as he crosses the white-painted timeline to the far wing. Far corner, Randolph hoists to 3, and he knocks it down. Marcus Randolph, he'll take a bunch of those threes, and he hits his first. Cruz, right wing, looking to answer. He does!
What a response by Zion Cruz, and saluting to the Rider bench. He is feeling it right now in Jersey City.
12-3 Bronx. Cruz has an early 6. 15-15 to go first half. Randolph up top to Eaton on the near wing. Staring down TJ Weeks. A deep left wing 3. That's nothing but net for Bryce Eaton.
Man, and TJ Weeks was all up in his face, too. I mean, it was only time for these Peacocks to turn on their offense after going 0-6 to start.
Peacocks 4th in the conference in three-point percentage, a little over 34% they average. Weeks to Alvarez on the right wing. Bronx looking for another quick response. Ingram holds the ball at his right hip straight away. Defended tightly by Roberts. Hits Alvarez. He'll try a right wing 3. That's off to the right. Rebound will go out of bounds into the cheerleading section on the baseline, and that's going to bring us to our first break. 14:37 to go first half. Rider on top 12-6. You're listening to Rider Men's Basketball. We'll be right back on 107.7 The Bronc Retro.